Hello, welcome back to Goldborn. Last time we started massacring people, I think. I think that's what we were doing. It's been a couple days since I recorded this. Again, you guys probably are not going to see this till probably mid of February, probably. I think it's about when. Because I've been trying out... Well, okay, so basically I took a few days off of recording this because I wanted to try a few other things. And one of the things I was trying was looking into Masterwork. Masterwork is a mod of Dwarf Fortress. It overhauls a whole lot of things, adds new races, things like that. Does a whole lot. And I don't know how to put this in a nice way, but it's not that I didn't like it so much, it's just that it was super unstable, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, that's the best way I can think to put it, is that it was fun, but all I could think while I was playing it was, oh god, this is, like, it kept crashing all the time, and there's no real good documentation for it, is the other way to put it, I suppose. Yeah, we definitely need to make more bedrooms. We don't have enough bedrooms. I don't think we need a full... I don't know if we need a full, another cabinet, though. I mean, it does introduce good, like, a lot of good things. Like, it has a bunch of mods for, like, using, like, gems for, using gems for things, and using stone for things, and, like new ores and things like that. It adds a whole bunch of stuff, but it's super unstable and doesn't really... Like, it would be better if it had, like, actual up-to-date documentation, but, like, the only documentation that it has is incomplete, and the wiki is basically useless, because the wiki that it has is, like, out of date, so... Yeah, it's just sort of bad. Like, it just, you can't do that. Like, if you want to be a, like, you want to make a mod that's that in depth, you kind of have to keep the documentation up and running so people know what to do and how to do it. I mean, I'm not completely faulting them for it, because it is a giant mod. It just seems to me like they tried to take too much, or they tried to do too much at once, and sort of got away from them, which I understand, because it's the same thing happened to the guy who creates Dwarf Fortress, where I feel like half of the I think half of the like functionality is sort of gone. I mean, not even half the functionality. Like one of the major problems with Dwarf Fortress is that there's a whole lot of things that have been added to Dwarf Fortress, but there's not a whole lot of, how do I put this? Like, there's a lot more, time and effort put into things that probably don't matter as much, comparatively. Like, they spend a whole lot of time adding new features, and they don't spend a whole lot of time bug fixing. And so, the game is, like, plagued by all of these bugs. Like, anyone who's seen my last playthrough of Dwarf Fortress pretty much knows what I'm talking about. Where I almost, like, basically rage quit that playthrough, because I was dealing with so many bugs that just frustrated me to no end. And I was already sort of burnt out on the game anyway at that point, but, like, I think a lot of the fun, like, Dwarf Fortress is great, but I feel like one of the things they need to do is stop adding new features for a bit and fix, like, a lot of the outstanding bugs. And I understand why they wouldn't want to do that, because if, you're planning on adding a whole bunch of new features that are probably going to create a huge amount, you're going to create a huge amount of new features, and which are probably, definitely going to create a huge amount of new bugs. It's probably better just to wait until you finish the game, I guess, before you start fixing all of those bugs. But at the same time, I can't help but think that if you don't fix the bugs, you're just going to end up, in a worse spot later on. Like I can't help but think that people are going to be like, oh well, now that we've done half of the job, but trying to fix these bugs have created new bugs, and you know, the more complex it gets, the harder it's going to be to do that. So, I mean, maybe that's just me. I'm not a game designer. I'm not a game programmer. But in my experience, the more complex the project gets, the more likely it is you're going to get more bugs when you try to fix things. Again, that's just me. That's just my experience with projects in general. Is anytime anything gets complicated, it's a whole lot more likely that when you fix things, you're going to end up breaking other things. But again, I could be completely wrong, for all I know. So, you know, maybe they have everything completely under control, and you know, when they finally release it, there's not going to be any bugs at all. You know, but I highly doubt that. I like the game. I want to support it. I think people should support it. But I can't help but think that might be good to get, you know. I think it's one of the weird things about it is that, like, the guy who makes Dwarf Fortress is one of those people who basically likes working alone. So he can create his vision of a game, which I respect. I respect the idea that, you know, you're a game designer, you want to make sure that you can make your vision happen. But I also sort of think that maybe you need somebody around to, you know, help you fix the bugs, because it's not that you can't do everything yourself, it's just a matter of time management, and obviously one person can only do so much on their own. I mean, any one person there's only so many hours in a day, and so the amount of labor any one person can get accomplished in a single day is finite. So I mean, on one hand, I'm sort of like, all right, well, you know, you could theoretically get more done, but I don't know. I don't know whether or not adding more people would cause him to get more done or less done. I feel like it would cause him to get more done, but again, I'm not him, so I can't say that, I suppose. I can hope. My always hope is that anyone who's put this much work and time into a game like Dwarf Fortress, because Dwarf Fortress is amazing, but I can't help but think that, you know, not even to like add new things to the game, but just somebody to go through and start fixing all the bugs. Like, if you ever go to the Dwarf Fortress forums and check the bug lists, damn, there's a lot of bugs. There are so many bugs that are just outstanding and known that nobody ever fixes, because, like, again, it all comes down to when the guy making the game gets around to fixing them, and you know, obviously that causes, you know, that gets in the way of doing other things. That gets in the way of, like, doing fun things like making more game. You know, it's easier to make I feel like it's more fun to make the game than it is to bug fix the game. Which, I mean, honestly, I feel fixing things is not nearly as fun as making things, at least in my experience. But again, I'm just a random guy, so I wouldn't know the first thing about making a game, probably, so that's not my specialty. But I can say that as a player, it would be kind of nice if a bunch of things got fixed. That's just kind of my feelings on the subject. We need more beds, don't we? Do we have wood? I feel like we have wood. I always forget how much wood I got wood. Yeah, I got plenty of wood lying around. Did we ever stop cooking things? I don't remember. I feel like we did. I feel like we stopped cooking things. Oh yeah, we probably stopped cooking things. We probably go back to making things. Alright, get back to cooking, guys. Barrels and stuff. Pretty sure we have barrels. Yeah, we have barrels. Oh god, we still have to kill all those guys. So I kill those guys in training sequences. I don't know. Do we need like 50 beds probably? And then we need rock doors. No, not ash. No. Whoops, that could have been real bad. That could have been a problem. There, that's that. Okay. I think all of these are filled. They are. Oh god, we have so many more bedrooms. Oh god, I totally forgot about that. I forgot how many bedrooms we need. Well, okay then. That's the thing we need to fix. Oh my god, I totally forgot about all that. I don't know if this is going to be enough. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be. We have so many children, but we'll start with this and figure out if we need even more. Okay, so while they're doing that, is this all kaolinite? It is. Alright, well in which case, yeah, we also need to make more, forgot about that. We also need to make more, trade goods, because we're running out of that. Alright, so that's happening, that's fine. Assign animal to cage. Well, we do have all these elves. Yeah, put the elf swordsman in there. I'm sure he'll be fine. Take him to his chain. Take him to his execution place. I'm sure there's nothing strange or weird about that. Alright, Alright, Anything else I did? I don't know if there's anything else to really, catch up on. Trying to think if there's anything else I really need to catch up on. Oh my god. Oh yeah, these are all the bad ones. I don't know if there's anything else to catch up on. Let's see, I guess we can talk about Masterwork a bit more. Masterwork's actually kind of fun, when it works. One of the things I liked about Masterwork was the, not fossilization system, I guess you wouldn't say. It's like, you can find fossils and things, and like, how is this guy not... How is this guy not... I told them to dump it all, and they just didn't, so... I guess I'll have to check that in the future and look more into that, figure out if there's a reason why that doesn't happen. But yeah, I was checking out Masterwork, and there's a lot of interesting things, like there's an archaeology system, there's a overhauled learning system, there's a lot of things that I kind of like. But I wish were in normal, like, I wish they were their own mods. I guess that's kind of my thing. I kind of wish they were the own mods, as opposed to in one giant mod that makes them all sort of unstable. Wait, what? Where did that happen? The elf stores tabs the animal trainer. What? Animal trainer? Who got stabbed? Animal trainer. What? Where are you, sir? Now I'm confused. I didn't check to see what happened. Apparently, when he got out of open the cage, immediately got stabbed. Okay. Oh. Animal trainer. View unit. Health. Brought to rest in bed. Okay, well, apparently getting stabbed meant he was totally fine. Still has a sword, though. Stab the elf in the hand. Oh no, is he just gonna butcher the elf? Why is he scratching the elf swordsman? Apparently scratching bent the, Apparently scratching him in the head bent the guy's neck open. Also, apparently the elf swordsman is not exactly good at hitting things. Why is he scratching him? He has a sword. What? Jesus, just stab him in the left. Oh god. I have a feeling this is going to end with only one way, but, oh my god. Explodes into gore. The cheek exploded into gore, but not the head. Okay, you don't have to pummel the elf. You can just cut him open, dude. The elf. I was attacked. I'm not panicking. My head exploded, but I'm not panicking. Oh god. Stop punching the swordsman in the eyelid and just fucking kill it. How long is it gonna take you to cut it open? How'd it die? That's all I want to know now. Oh, stabbed it in the head. Alright, well that got rid of it. Let's clean up all the blood, save my FPS. Oh, now it's all ready to be dumped. Melt this down some alpha, I guess it's goblinite, but so you're the goblin, you are captain of the guard. You have 1 kill. Oh yeah, because the other captain of the guard died. That was right. Alright, so let's hope that our, captain of the guard is, so our captain of the guard is a better, load up some more people, I guess. Into the pit. Oh, an elf pikeman, that's fine. Oh, elf lasher, man, we got all these elves. Wait, what? Hammerlord falls to the ground from overexertion. Maybe stop being overexerted. Jesus. They all go into the room and then they never come back. Everyone who goes into that room never returns. Which I guess makes sense, because can you imagine? Just everyone who enters that place never comes back. They disappear into the ether, never to be seen again, until we carry their body parts outside the door, because, well, there's a lot of dead people, obviously. But we also have a lot of things to carry, so... Please tell me this isn't backing up. Okay, it's not backing up that much, so we'll probably be okay. What's this? Oh. More stuff to dump. So hopefully they dump that before they haul a new elf into that place. That'd probably be the best. Nope. Welcome, new. I just realized they're probably going to. Your fortress attracted no migrants, probably because there's already so many people. So apparently the mayor wants warhammers. All right. Whatever. Okay. Whatever the mayor wants, mayor gets, I suppose. Interrupted by elf pikemen. What, did he just, like, escape? I mean, interrupted by an elf pikeman. No. Apparently he's just out of his cage. Okay. Well. Hey, guys. Apparently he didn't want to go quietly, so... he's just gonna escape, I guess. I think he's dead. Yeah, that was pretty quick. Alright guys, we can all go home. Oh god. Creating so much crap. Oh no. That's one thing I gotta work on is time management, I think, probably for this. Or this game anyway. Still making clay crafts. I should probably also like tell them to melt the metal objects, because we're gonna get a whole bunch of those. So, I don't know why, I guess the elves can choose when to resist, and some of them do, and some of them don't. Wait, what? You still fighting? Oh, apparently they just let the other guy out. They just let everybody out at once. Okay, that's great. So what happened, apparently, is faced with the opportunity of killing somebody. So, apparently telling them to let multiple people out at once meant that as soon as they saw somebody else let something out, they immediately panicked and decided that that was the time to stop, just not, just let everybody out at once. Okay. Not sure that was that was a good plan. Okay. Didn't realize that was going to be their plan. Oh god, somebody's there, quickly. Oh god, that guy let one of our prisoners out of the cage. Rather than just take all the prisoners in a nice orderly fashion, let's just run away and leave all of the prisoners to just wander around. Okay, don't think that was what I... Wouldn't be how I would have done it, but what do I know? What do I know? Oh god, so much crap. Why is there so much crap? That's what I want to know. I mean, I guess it does kind of make sense. You're not going to make beauty. You're not going to make amazing things every time, but still. Okay, so that's doing that. That's fine. Right. What are you doing? Oh yeah, you're making beds. That's fine. I'm gonna tell you to stop really quickly. Apparently we have too many jobs for all of our dwarves, and they're getting all distracted being stupid, so... That was that. Alright, okay, I think it's episode's pretty much wrapped up in a long, easy way, so I think next time we'll probably finish continuing this little mess. Hopefully we'll learn from the experience, and they won't just get terrified as soon as they open. I'm driven by an elf swordsman. Where? Oh, you mean in here? Wait, so they can get interrupted by somebody who's tied to the cage? Or tied to a chain? Seriously? What? Cancels chain, interrupted by elf that you're supposed to be chaining up. Okay. I guess we'll send the other guys this time. What the fuck's wrong with you guys? Oh god, his teeth are going everywhere. Why are there so many teeth? Why do elves have so many teeth? That's what I want to know. Also, does he not have arms? The fuck the elf guy? There's the elf. Alright, Oh. What happened to you? Oh. He just tore both their arms off. Okay. Oh. They just hacked that elf to pieces. Okay. Alright. After you hacked all of his teeth out, I suppose. Okay. Okay. This is getting a little annoying. Oh well. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut this episode here. Next time we'll, probably clean up kill the other elf that's in there, I guess. What? Eld swordsman. Oh, they're trying to dump the items in here and getting interrupted. Alright, we'll deal with that next time. See you all later.